Some places you visit, and some places become a part of you. The morning of our departure from Masai Mara arrived almost too soon. 2 full days of game drives, from the first light of dawn to the last golden rays of sunset, had taken us deep into a world where life follows its own rhythm, and now it was time to leave. There was something strangely emotional about the final morning. The bags were packed, yet, before saying goodbye to the Mara, we had one final journey ahead of us. A last drive through this magnificent wilderness as we made our way out of the reserve. Our vehicle moved slowly along the familiar tracks. We found ourselves looking at everything a little differently. The golden grasslands, the acacia trees standing silently against the vast African sky, the distant silhouettes of animals moving across the plains, and the endless horizon that seemed to have no beginning and no end. Perhaps it was because we knew this was our last time here, at least for now. Every ending carries within it a promise of another beginning. The Mara had given us more than photographs and videos. It had given us moments of silence, and moments when we simply stopped talking aloud nature to speak for itself. We saw the drama of survival, the tenderness of families, the majesty of predators, and the quiet grace of creatures simply going about their lives. But perhaps the most beautiful lesson of Mara was its simplicity. Here, there were no clocks to follow, no schedules to obey. जंगल की इस खामोशी में एक अजीब सा सुकून था. ना कोई शिकायत, ना कोई सवाल, बस हर पल में एक एहसास था. As the vehicle traveled deeper towards the exit, we occasionally turned back to look at the plains behind us. It was almost as if the Mara was slowly disappearing into the distance. But somehow, becoming more vivid in our memories, we realized that travel is not always about the places we see. Sometimes it is about the feeling we bring back with us. And Mara had left us with a feeling that would be difficult to put into words. The best journeys are not measured in miles, but in memories. Our 2 full days of game drives had stretched from first light to the last light. From the cold, misty mornings when the sun slowly appeared over the horizon to the dramatic African sunsets that painted the sky in shades of gold and crimson. We had spent hours watching, waiting, discovering, and simply being present. And somewhere along those long drives, the wilderness had quietly worked its magic. We were no longer merely visitors. For a brief while, we had become part of its rhythm. शाम ढली तो लगा जैसे सूरज भी कुछ कहकर जा रहा है. फिर मिलेंगे कभी, ये सफ़र अभी कहाँ पूरा हुआ है. And perhaps that is why leaving did not really feel like an ending. It felt more like a pause, because deep within us was the hope that one day the wheels of a safari vehicle would once again roll across these golden plains, and that we would once again wake before sunrise, hear the distance called a wilderness, feel the morning air, and wonder what the Mara might reveal that day. As we approached the reserve's exit, there was a quietness inside the vehicle. Everyone seemed lost in their own thoughts. The Mara did not need words. It had already given us enough memories to last a lifetime, enough photographs to tell stories, enough experiences to make us smile whenever we think back to these days. And perhaps that is the true magic of travel. We leave a place, but a part of that place leaves with us. Take only memories, leave only footprints. The last stretch of the road slowly carried us away from the wilderness. The animals disappeared from sight. The vast plains became distant. The familiar tracks were left behind us, and finally, the Mara was behind us. But not really, because somewhere in our hearts, the golden grasslands remained, the sunrise remained, the sunset remained. The roar, the silence, the anticipation, the laughter, and the countless little moments remained. 4 दिन गुजरे, पर लगा जैसे कहानी जी ली हमने. कुछ पल आँखों में बस गए, कुछ दिल में उतर गए. As we said our silent goodbye to Mara, there was only one thought that seemed appropriate. Thank you, Mara. Thank you for the wilderness. Thank you for the wonder. Thank you for reminding us how beautiful the world can be when we slow down and simply observe. Thank you for the memories that will travel home with us. And most of all, thank you for making us want to return. Because some journeys end at the destination, but some journeys continue after we have returned home. Our journey through the Masai Mara is one of those. The vehicles moved forward and the Mara slowly faded behind us. And with one last glance towards the endless African horizon, we carried with us a silent promise we will be back. फिर मिलेंगे ऐ मारा, किसी सुबह की सुनहरी किरणों में, किसी शाम के ढलते सूरज के नीचे. फिर मिलेंगे उसी खुली फिज़ा में, उसी खामोशी में, उसी रोमांच के साथ.